Football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. Set to get this one started. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Watch it. Do it.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Check. Ready.
They'll running here with Jaden Blue. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
70, 60 Eagles. 10-11.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70 Lions.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers force the turnover on the first series of this game. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the long back on the handoff. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. They'll go play action. His first throw is an interception. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Come on, go.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
the set.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A third down run with Blue. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Run a sinker in from the secondary, making that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, they need 7.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Cougar 19.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And he sails that one over the end zone. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now a 4th down staring right at him. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. This one from 40, coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll run. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bucs have the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's go now. 60.
First down, and they go right back to him. He cuts it to the right sideline, and in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. That's incomplete left side.
That's a pretty cool look right there. Like the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Milton now on 3rd down. Got his man. Thomas has it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready. Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Milton back to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, start. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 70 Timberwolf. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Milton gonna throw again here, 2nd and 10. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Got it, ready?
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8.
Ready up.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set up. 70 Lions. Go.
Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. He's got Emeka Egbuka. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
That'll be the 1st and more. Keeps himself upright at the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. You gotta love when your special teamers say, take some time off offense. Your presence, that's not required at this moment. That guy took care of things himself with an electrifying return.
Yeah, find somebody who doesn't welcome some time off for more, Kate. They're more than happy to chill out on that sideline, offer some extra applause as that return team did more than its normal job.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
And their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a give on the counter. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
They go play action on 1st down. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the 1st. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Now it's York to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. Breaks the tackle. He brushed him off with ease. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. And that's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Handoff running left, it's Blue. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Stephanie! Let go!
Throwing now, Milton. Complete beyond the marker. Still going inside the 35. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field, because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Shotgun now on third down. Complete out to the right. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. If you want to make that tackle, force the fourth down, it took a great defensive effort to do it.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
60, 60, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll throw for it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Gets everything he has under this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Fights his way through a tackle. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Nice.
Milton out of the pistol here. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Milton now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 back, Buffalo 18. Go.
Another throw here on second down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Got it. Ready?
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Start. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready, ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Go! Hawk 70. Ready?
Now Milton to throw. Complete out to the right side. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Cowboy 80.
Up the middle, Blue. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Viking 18. Let go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Now this is picked up inside the 35.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
1st and 10 from the 32. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's almost at his worst, but he gets a yard out of it. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Setting up to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
37-yard line.
Ready.
Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
We'll hear from the pistol. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Blue gets the handoff. He's out in the clear. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They'll run here on 1st down. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Panthers 60. Panthers 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
To throw, Milton. Pass is caught by Blue. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. And they spike the ball to stop the clock.
Ready.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. He's moving, boys, moving.
Here's Milton. Brought in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Mustang 19. Tag. Viking 18. Let go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Cut near the goal line. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Ready. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
They're going to try to throw for it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Working near his goal line. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break.
Set up. 19, Tiger, 19.
Back to the well again. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Handoff to the back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking in the air here. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Well, air it out on 3rd. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that set. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready?
On the give, it's Blue. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground you need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
19. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. It's Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Rookie to throw on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Milton hits him on the out route. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Get it. Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Blue. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go! Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Buccaneers, 14.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 44-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Play fake. It's Milton. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down, looking for options. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go. Mikey, 18.
They'll run here from the gun. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
First down from the 42. Working now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Short pass brought in. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
2. Cowboy 80. 18 Carter.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Set up. Ready.
Now it's Blue. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down. New set of downs from the 37. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Give on second here to Blue. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Got a man, it's Thomas. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
They'll start the drive with Blue. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. It is Cup left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready,
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Absolutely fires this one right side. It connects on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. He's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make.
And And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game.
Buccaneers 21.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. Did the Bucs get to it in time? Yes, it's Buccaneer football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. Nice.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Ready. Hey, Cougar 19. Ready.
Blue. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Bronco switch. Here we go. Ready.
Nice with Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 2 on that pickup, and after another run, he stopped shy. It's 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 60. Let go.
Up the middle, Blue. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Working on 1st down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.